Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Sunday. Okay, guys, so we're back to talk about some Vanderpump Rules, but also tomorrow we have hot, messy topics back in full effect. So there's lots to talk about, lots to discuss, lots going on. Now, before we jump into all of it, you guys know how this works. If you haven't already, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell and also don't forget that this week we are back in Charleston. We are good. There's a lot of shit happening, lots of things that we're going to get to go over, and all of our lives are back. So let's get to this ish. Here we go.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
All right, guys. So this is where we start with reality blurb. Thank you. I'm going to also play a clip for you guys, but before we do, hold on. Scheana Shea reacted to Ariana Maddox allegedly voting no in a poll about Vanderpump Rules returning on Friday's episode of her podcast. Now, before answering a number of questions about Lala, including her potential hypocrisy and criticism of Ariana and her handling of Sandoval, Scheana shared why she believed Katie Maloney hid her feelings from Ariana and suggested that Ariana wasn't being considerate of their co-stars in regard to season 12. As her friend, I fully support Ariana pursuing her dreams. I always have. I've said that multiple times. If Vanderpump Rules and reality TV no longer serve her, then on to the next thing. She's going back to Broadway. She's doing Love Island. She has so many amazing things lined up, and I don't even know what else is in the pipeline for her, but I'm sure many more amazing things. So if it's time to move on, I completely get it. She then shared her feelings as a castmate of Ariana. She said, if this is true, it's kind of frustrating that she would advocate for the end of a work project that, is a big part of my business and what Lala and I, as moms, do to support our families. That's what's tricky too. With this show, the show is our life. It's our job, and our job is our life. And as a friend, I understand and respect boundaries, but as your coworker, there can be moments where it's frustrating. Now, in the screenshot that we're about to go through, Ariana seemingly is seen in the "No, It's Done" side of a TikTok poll conducted by at Connection Queen X account that asked, "Do you think there will be a season 12 of Vanderpump Rules?" Let's just play the clip really quick. Hold on.
Make of Ariana voting no, it's done on that IG fan poll asking, do you think there will be a season 12 of VPR? Well, as her friend, I fully support her pursuing her dreams. I always have. I've said that multiple times. It's like if VPR and reality TV no longer serve her, then, on to the next thing. She's going back to Broadway. She's doing Love Island. She has so many amazing things lined up. I don't even know what else is in the pipeline for her, but I'm sure many more amazing things. So if it's time to move on, it's like, I completely get it. As her coworker, if this is true, I mean, it's kind of frustrating that she would advocate for the end of a work project that, is a big part of my business and what, Lala and I as moms do to support our families. So that's what's tricky too with this show is our life is our job and our job is our life. And as a friend, I understand and respect boundaries. As your coworker, there can be moments where it's frustrating. What did you make of?
Okay. Well, also, we're still not done. I feel like it's never done. But anyways, back to it. So, in regard to the reason that Katie would have done such a thing, because it was during the recent episode of Vanderpump Rules, fan watched as Lala called out Katie for failing to be honest with her frustrations with Ariana to her face, all while venting about her behind closed doors. But in regards to the reason Katie would have done such a thing, Scheana described it as a business decision made for the sake of their sandwich shop, something about her. I think it was and has been a business decision for them to remain a united front. They've made a lot of money on something about her, so I get not wanting to affect their business, and I fully support that. I know Lala said at the reunion that she felt that Katie was being fake by acting one way on camera and different behind the scenes, but I think Katie was probably prioritizing her brand as she was probably making more from that than the show. As a friend, I understand and respect the business decision, but again, as a coworker, it's frustrating when you're not living your truth. And she continued noting that when certain cast members show up and do the uncomfortable stuff and others don't, it's frustrating because Lala had drawn such a line in the sand after her split from Randall. And many have felt that she was hypocritical for expecting interaction between Ariana and Tom after their messy split. And I think it's different situations, honestly. Lala and Randall weren't coworkers. If Randall had been on the show, I think it'd be a different story. But as for Lala's suggestion that she lives in the comment section of social media, Scheana denied it was true. I think it's more the concept that I let public perception get to me as I really don't spend a lot of time in the comment section. I read the first 20 to 30 as those are usually people I follow and friends, and then I'll see the next couple. But once there's a negative one, I'm like, okay, let's put this away. And if I did fully live in the comment section, it would not be good for my mental health. So, of course, I care when people are mad at me. I'm a people pleaser, as we know, but I'm also working on that. But also on the podcast, Scheana responded to a question from a fan who asked if she agreed with Lala that Ariana got cheated on and made that her whole personality. And she said, I don't agree with that. If anyone has made it their personality, that would be more fitting to the other woman involved, being Raquel, not Scheana. All right. Well, moving on. Now, thank you to Taste of Reality. Tom Schwartz worries that Lala Kent could threaten the authenticity of Vanderpump Rules. This one I thought was interesting. So the finale incorporated a popular media phenomena, breaking the fourth wall, and essentially removing the barrier between actor and viewer. But the audience is aware of the cameras, boom mics, and hordes of people that are off camera working to deliver the TV magic. The question is, do you want to be reminded of it? So in case any of us missed it, Ariana Madix left the Vanderpump Rules finale party early due to Tom Sandoval's incessant need to have a conversation with her on camera. And Ariana's refusal to film with Sandoval catapulted a conversation we haven't had before in this way. Now, should Ariana film with Tom Sandoval for the sake of the show, or should she stick to her boundaries in spite of it? But however, Tom Schwartz feels that revealing what's behind the curtain could damage the mirage of what they built in the past decade. Tom said about breaking the fourth wall, when you explicitly talk about Vanderpump Rules as if it's a job, it distracts from the reality. It's like an unspoken rule in the biz. You have to be radically honest, remove your filter, and you have to bring it. But in talking about that and breaking the fourth wall, I don't know. Lately, I've been feeling like it's jeopardizing the authenticity of it because these are our real lives and we're not acting, we're not making up storylines. But Lala has worked to make everyone have these tough conversations, should we say, and the conversation she feels should be aired out on the show. And Lala shows up, she does the work, and it's like, the thing is a lot of those conversations are conversations that you should have. But Lala's efforts, however, could be viewed as self-producing, in turn diluting the authenticity that she's battling to have. And that, I guess, is the problem. But I honestly just want to hear what your guys' thoughts are. So I know that the camera is going in and out, guys. It is what it is. But I want to hear what your guys' thoughts are. So pop off in the comment section. If you guys are not subscribed, then make sure you get subscribed. If you haven't already hit that notification bell, then go ahead and do that as well. And don't forget that this week we are live for Vanderpump Rules, live for Hot Messy Topics, and live for our Real Housewives of New Jersey recap. So we're going to keep all of the shit coming. Love you guys. See you next time.